Hi, you guys. First things first, it's almost the new year. Everyone's getting really excited about goal making and new things to happen this year. And I have some things to say about that. But before I do, I want to circle around back to that. I want to tell you guys how grateful I am for all of you. All of you guys that took a chance, that jumped into this membership, that jumped into changing your entire lives, recreating your baseline. You took a chance on us, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. This has been one of the most rewarding and fulfilling things I have ever done. And I love working with you guys. I love answering your questions. I know you guys are really hesitant to ask questions, and I love it because when you're hungry, that fuels me because I am so excited to teach people. I'm so excited to teach you guys how to empower yourselves. So thank you for being a part of this journey with us. Thank you for inviting us on your healing journey. And I just wish the most wonderful things for you guys in 2020. Starting with healing yourselves, your bodies, is the best way to start a year. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for joining us, for being a part of this Gutsy Health family. Like, it means everything to me. So happy New Year's, you guys. Now, a gift I want to give to you guys. I know that I always talk about nutrition a ton. But the mental well-being is so important. Retraining your nervous system from a heightened response to a nice relaxed response is so crucial when it comes to healing. So I want to try and help you guys focus on that more. I know I'm more of the nutritionist. I love nutrition. I love the science, very cerebral. But I do think it's important that we start focusing a lot on our mental well-being, our mental game. And so that is what I want to kind of gift you guys in 2020. Yes, the program is all about food. It's all about nutrition. It's all about changing our chemistry. But our brain changes our chemistry too. It's just as much a key player in your healing world as changing your lifestyle. So let's talk about, and I've spoken about this before, so you might have heard this time and time again. I have shared these affirmations before, and I'm going to share them again because maybe this is something that you want to start implementing in the new year. But because our brains are designed to look for the worst in situations, because that's how we preserved ourselves. That's how we've preserved ourselves for hundreds of thousands of years. Now, in our modern day, we tend to fixate on damaging situations that can exacerbate trauma or stress or anxiety or depression. And we have these feedback loops in our brain where we fixate on that information and we play it over and over, or we play other scenarios of these negative things that are happening. We have these negative tapes in our mind. So what I like to tell people to do is create a new noise, because that's what it is. It's just noise. It's negative noise. It's negative chatter. So how do we reprogram our trauma? How do we reprogram our thought patterns to be healing thought patterns, to serve you versus tear you down? You create new noise. And what does that new noise look like? It looks like, and this is what has worked for me and for a lot of my clients, and I want to remind you guys of this tool. It looks like listening to affirmations, and the same affirmations daily. So I'm going to put in the comments here a link for the affirmations that I highly recommend people listen to. And my hope is that you will incorporate this into your goals for this year, into helping you heal. So this is what you do. They're about 2 hours long. You do not have to listen to the full 2 hours in one sitting. What you do is you wake up and you turn them on. And then you go and you brush your teeth and they're playing in the background. And then you're showering and they're playing in the background. And you're making breakfast and it's playing in the background. And your children are talking to you and it's playing in the background. And then you're driving in your car and you're talking to your spouse and it's playing in the background. But what it is, it's just creating new noise. And every now and then your brain is going to hook into it, and it's going to remember, and it's going to repeat these messages over and over, these positive affirmations. Now, when you get a moment, let's say you're folding laundry and it's playing in the background, Maybe you can repeat it out loud or in your mind, whatever resonates with you. But what you're doing, like I said before, you're creating new noise. You're creating healing noise, because the noise is always there. But sometimes we tend to fixate on the negative. And then, as I've said before in podcasts and in other things, neurons that fire together wire together. So when we're fixating on negative things, it's being instilled in our memories, in our brain, in our body processes, and it's stuck. So what this new noise does is it creates new wiring. We're creating a new pathway, and we're trying to reinforce it over and over and over again. It's called neuroplasticity. And trauma will change your neuroplasticity for the worse. In fact, trauma can actually change the shape of your pituitary gland. It's incredible. And so that's why we're trying to change the shape of your brain. We're trying to reprogram your brain for healing and repairing versus reprogramming it for worst case scenarios. So this is my gift. I hope that you will take on my challenge to listen to these affirmations daily, that you will just put it on and it'll be your new noise in the background. You can still go about your day, and you don't have to sit down and listen to it for 2 hours. And you don't even have to listen to the full 2 hours. Just listen to 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there, 30 minutes here. And maybe you just listen to it for 30 minutes today. And then you listen to it for 45 minutes tomorrow, and then 10 minutes the next day, and then an hour and a half the next day. But just make sure you're creating that habit. Because again, neurons that fire together wire together, all right? So let's create healthy wired neurons. Let's change the plasticity in our brains. Let's create more BDNF in our bodies to help our brains heal from trauma, to help them heal from stress, to help them heal from anxiety and depression. Yes, these things can happen. And nutrition is one avenue, but changing our thought patterns is another one. So happy New Year's, you guys. I wish all of the best things for you. I do think stress management and dealing with our trauma, dealing with our stress is a very important aspect to healing. So as you are embarking on your Gutsy Health program, as you're embarking on the digestion restoration, make sure you are incorporating stress, all right? Happy New Year, party hard, not too hard, and I will talk to you guys later.